Hi everyone, my name is Delane Grant and welcome to my presentation on Manulife insurance. Okay, name of insurance company for Bell Mobility that represents the employees for short-term disability, right? It's Manulife Insurance Company. Okay, the location is in Montreal, Quebec. Please feel free to review here, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Okay, and Manulife, I've had a previous encounter with Manulife in 2002, and it was not a pleasant experience. I think I have made mention in my previous presentation, right, on this insurance company. This insurance company is biased. It's there for the company and not for the employees, okay? Please feel free to pause and read as I go along. I'm going to try to go fast, okay? Thank you. Damages, criminal acts, Manulife Insurance Company, right? They're also responsible for everything that happened in my life thereafter to cover up their deception, including murder attempts. Okay, I'm gonna. My injury was in 2016, so I will begin 2016. What led up to my termination from my job of 20 years. Okay, please feel free to pause and read as I go along. Thanks. Workplace safety breach, injured on the job, May 2016 to December 2016. June 2016, you are already aware that my hand was in pain in June 2016, and I told my supervisor. In July 2016, it became swollen. I told my supervisor, and I was still working. I was ignored, right? And I had to work in my condition. Okay, it was a fast-paced environment. I can imagine what I was going through. Okay. And here I did point out with Bell, okay, this is what happened. I provided, thank God I was putting things in writing. So everything is there showing that I was asking for assistance, you know. So there was a safety breach, okay. So please feel free to pause and read. Okay, but remember, I've already went through on the presentation with Bell Mobility. Okay, thanks. Please feel free to read. Okay, and as I said, I'll be going through quickly. Okay, however, I was working with broken tools and all that. I was in an awkward position at work. The information here, I extracted it, okay, just for you to read. It says here, people of all ages can develop this condition, which usually happens when the tendons are strained by prolonged or repetitive use of the hand, rapid or forceful hand use. Okay, and yes, it was. Okay, and it also said or use of the hand or arm in an awkward position. So my keyboard was too flat when I was set up ergonomically before. The ergonomist, she placed the keyboard on the little foot there, and she set me up and with the lighting and whatever. I was not set up at all. So remember, I was too good at my job. So at this time, they need to get rid of me. So what they did, they demoted me, put me in a position that I did not know about. And it was a fast-paced environment. That's why I hurt my hand so quickly. My poor little hand, all these years working, never experienced such a rapid, forceful use of hand and in the awkward positioning, and yeah. So please feel free to pause and read if you like. Okay. Okay, this information I've also extracted for you to read. Okay, and it says here, however, repetitive strain, this is tendonitis injury, right? However, repetitive strain, such as long hours of typing. Yes, we were typing for 7 hours. You can hardly get a bathroom break, actually. Yeah, 7 hours. Okay, symptoms is typically mild case in typically mild cases when treated quickly. Mine wasn't treated quickly. I was working 12 weeks, okay? Treated quickly and with no other complicating factors. And I did point out in my medical records the distortion of my medical records, that the complicating factors, they use this by distorting my medical records to make it seem as if I had other medical issue. That's why I had the injury, and the injury is not for Bell. Can you imagine what they did just to cover up for this company, Bell Mobility, right? And Manulife is the same. Manulife is just as guilty, okay? Be free to pause and read if you wish. Thanks. No accommodation, June 15, 2016. Okay, I already went through that. There was no accommodation, and I went to the walk-in clinic, and that's when the doctor told me I had DEQUERVAIN'S TENOSYNOVITIS, so I should cease typing. Be free to pause and read. Thank you. Here, confirmed DEQUERVAIN'S TENOSYNOVITIS on September 3rd, okay, 2016, Great Lakes Medical. Thank you. This medical center, honestly, if it wasn't for this medical center, I would not have proof. But there are walk-in clinic. There are walk-in clinics. So I understand here that the ministry doesn't really recognize a walk-in clinic. That's what I'm told. They will more recognize your family doctor. My family doctor wasn't doing it for me, but Great Lakes was doing it. Thank you, Great Lakes. Here, I was sent by the doctor from Great Lakes, told me to go to my family doctor, and as I did made mention, I saw my family doctor on September 6, 2016 at the Humber Regional Hospital church site, and that's when he gave me, right, this note. Please feel free to pause and read. Thank you. And again, my doctor provided this to Manulife. This is a report, the form that has to be filled out for all employees, right? And it says here, tenosynovitis, right wrist. That's what it says. And it says my time to return to work was unknown. And he also said, I have it here enlarged, that tenosynovitis takes a long time to improve. And I had to wait to see a specialist, okay? And I did make mention before, and I did not. Dr. James Chang, he said he was unsuccessful in providing a specialist because, yeah, it was unsuccessful. So I didn't get a specialist. I didn't see the specialist until the following year, January 26, 2017. I had to wait 4 months extra. So from September, to January, I had to wait 4 months for a specialist. However, my injury was from June. Bear that in mind, okay? Here's a better view of the information here, okay? Thanks. It wasn't for Great Lakes, okay? I wasn't sent for physiotherapy immediately or was provided any examination by Dr. James Chang. I asked Dr. James Chang about physiotherapy. This was informed by a, family friend because I was just there at home waiting, and I know that my company wouldn't have it, okay? So I went to Dr. James Chang and I got a requisition, okay, for physio, okay? It was a walk-in clinic, Great Lakes Medical, that took the initiative to request an examination for my painful swollen right hand. Visited Dr. James Chang in October, but still was unsuccessful in providing a specialist. So here, it was Great Lakes Medical. Dr. Fisal, I think, yes, sent me for, an ultrasound, and it confirmed tenosynovitis. And this was the 11th of October, 2016, okay? I saw Dr. James Chang in October, and he completed a physical fitness report. Okay, please feel free to pause and read. Here it says it was given information on my hand. Tenosynovitis of forearm and thumb. It wasn't just my wrist area, it's my entire arm. So here he said able to do work that does not involve typing. I do not know why my doctor wrote that, because no, I was in terrible pain. I had sleepless nights, so I could not go to work. I was in terrible shape, okay? Here he indicated unknown. They're asking when I can return. It says unknown, yet unknown, and it says will refer to plastics. So you notice in October, not lying on my doctor, I still did not see a specialist. Please feel free to pause and read. There it is. Okay. And I got this information, yeah. Yes, as the day when I saw Dr. James Chang, I guess he did this diagram. This is his notes, Dr. James Chang. Okay, so on October 13, 2016, and he drew that little hand there with the swelling, okay, and swelling on the thumb and swelling in my wrist, okay. I would tell you, my hand, my wrist area was black and blue. That's what it was, okay. This is the note on October 13th, see, from September 15th, that when I saw him, if I didn't go to him on October 13th, I would not have been sent to physio. So I got this for physiotherapy, okay? Okay, physiotherapy. So I went on October 25th. Someone recommended me to this place. Okay, I saw Sneha Simon. She recorded, only got injured at work. Okay, I can see that. Okay, and my pain scale was 9 out of 10. Okay, so my thing is that I told Sneha Simon recorded, only got injured at work. She said that it was too late to claim WSIB. That's what she told me, and this was word of mouth. Okay, she was just telling me. I told her, I heard of WSIB and all that, and she said it was too late to claim because the injury happened from June, and this is now October. Okay, she on only 6 sessions with her because she had emergency maternity leave. There was a 2 week gap after, a 2 week gap, right? That further delayed my recovery since the clinic had to find a replacement. In the 4th session, Sneha Simon realized that the pain was also up to my elbow. That's when she's realizing, I thought she knew what she was doing, that the pain was up to my elbow and not just my wrist area, right? That she had concentrated on during the previous sessions, right? There was not much done in 3 weeks. Twice per week for 20 minutes or less, only 6 sessions, so I had to wait, which made the previous sessions of none effect. Okay, I lost 2 weeks of physio. The replacement, Bikramjit Siani, took over the week of November 27, 2016. There were no exercises for my hand given by this clinic, none whatsoever. Okay, all just 20 minutes or less. They said 20 minutes, but I did not get 20 minutes. I timed it, okay? Please feel free to pause and read. Thank you. Here, she made mention in her notes, DEQUERVAIN'S tendonitis, okay? And she is telling the procedure. She said treatment. She indicated ice 10 minutes, brace, and rest 10s, okay? All right, and I started treatment on the 27th of October, and I did not get this report until something happened in December, and I asked for a copy, and that's when I recognized that Sneha Simon was actually doing me wrong. She wasn't really recording my treatment and what she was doing. She was actually making small conversations and misconstruing my conversations. I do not know if it was a language barrier, but I felt it was an intent to deceive, because again, on November 1st, after my first visit, on the second visit, her report says reports feels better, and I would tell you that WSIB took that note, took it that I was feeling better. My injury was 4 months and 11 days. Physiotherapist wrote that I was feeling better on my second visit. And then other little things would indicate, it would suggest that I was using my hand and causing further damage. And it's like, I told this physiotherapist, Sneha Simon, that I am unable to use my hand, and she has been suggestive in her notes. Okay, please feel free to pause and read. Thank you, if you can. And here, Big Ramjeet, at the time, he was my new physiotherapist. I guess Manulife wasn't aware that there was a changing of the guard. So here, Big Ramjeet, right, on December 12th, 2016, wrote, it did say DEQUERVAIN'S TENOSYNOVITIS. That is it. I brought this and I enlarged it. Okay, it says here, they wanted to know if is the employee able to work while receiving treatment, and he said no, I will not support this decision as the pain scale is 9 out of 10. You can see that swelling is present there even while working, even while moving, right? The wrist and thumb slightly it whatever this word is, I guess it irritates the pain. It's painful for me. Then that's what it's actually exactly saying. Please feel free to pause and read. Okay. And here, please feel free to pause and read. She's unable to do any endurance task as continued movement leads to pain. Right? Please feel, and he mentioned about the swelling. Okay. All right. So the information here, you can see it here. This is the date, Bikramjit Siani, right? It's the same information that I enlarged again. They're asking me if I can return to work, and he said no, she's not. She is not, as she has a lot of swelling present. Even slight work for continuous 15 minutes with the wrist and thumb involved leads to severe pain and increased swelling. Okay, please feel free to read. Thanks. This is the same thing here. Okay, so notice the 7th of December 2016. This information here, the 7th, this is the same. That's it here, right? On that same day, after Bikramjit sent the report to Manulife Insurance, Bikramjit reported she is feeling less pain today. And then afterwards, everything else was just not correct. My report was being misconstrued again. Okay, Manulife made the physiotherapist change my my medical record to state I was doing better. Okay, feel free to pause and read. Okay, it was being suggestive as if I'm doing other things. Okay, thank you. There's a better a closer view of the clinical notes. Okay, being very suggestive. He's saying there is more swelling today. More swelling. You understand? It's like, what is this? What are they trying to do to me? Okay, please feel free to pause and read. Thank you. Okay, and just let you know, oh, perfect. This is a 20-minute session just to show you. I timed it and it's less than 20 minutes, but here they have TENS and ice 15 minutes. Okay, TENS machine and ice. So they put the ice and the TENS machine in my hand, and they put the ice on top of my wrist and wrap it around in hand towel, a hand towel wrap on, and then I had the TENS machine in my hand, and then he will leave the room. Then he will return, and for maybe 5 minutes of massage. I didn't get 5 minutes massage, so that was my 20 minutes every single time I go to the clinic. Nothing changed. Okay, but remember my injury was from June, so whatever he was doing was not working. Okay, please feel free to pause and read. Thank you. I have brought the clinical notes forward again for a reason. I've extracted the information, as you can see. Okay, so as soon as Manulife Insurance got my fitness abilities report, right, on December 7th, all of a sudden my clinical notes were distorted, as I explained. So here I've extracted the information that's here, so for a better view, right? It says December 7th, 2016, he actually said no, she has lots of swelling present. Remember, he had said that, right? No, she has lots of swelling present. That's right here. Then afterwards, December 7th, again the same day, he recorded she is feeling less pain. Okay, and December 14th, he made mention same above, so in other words, she's feeling less pain. Then on December 19th, 2016, there is, he indicated there is more swelling today, as if, well, it was not my work, something else I'm doing, giving, this is very, it was giving suggestive information to make it seem as if I was doing other things. Okay, however, what they should have been doing, they made sure that whatever they're doing at the clinic, it is also consistent when I go to any other medical. You see, they did not know my movements. They did not know. So I brought this forward because I saw Dr. James Chang on the 13th of December. And as you can see, I was at the clinic on the 14th of December. I saw Dr. James Chang on the 13th of December. And it did say on physio, no improvement. He's seen my hand from August into September into October, and he saw my hand. Dr. James Chang, my family doctor, saw my hand on December 13th and said no improvement. Yet this physiotherapist, Bikramjeet, because of Manulife, wrote that I was feeling less pain. Less pain. I know my doctor cannot see my pain or whatever, but he did his test, he examined me, so he knew that there was no improvement. I was still in pain. Okay. I had to wait 4 months, as you can see, to see a specialist. All right, please feel free to pause and read. Thank you. Okay, to refresh, right? You see, as Dr. James Chang indicated, on physio, no improvement. All right, Dr. James Chang never offered once to have an ultrasound, X-ray, or MRI examination of my right swollen, painful hand, first seen in August. I followed up with Dr. James Chang about 3 times regarding the appointment of a specialist on September 15, 2016. I was told by Dr. James Chang that he would refer me to a specialist. Okay, I was waiting. 2 weeks later, I followed up by phone, but was told unsuccessful. Visited Dr. James Chang's office on October 13, 2016. I was told still unsuccessful, but will inform me as soon as they were able to find a specialist. I visited Dr. James Chang in December 2013, 2016, and inquired again, right? This time I was finally told that an appointment was scheduled for January 26, 2017 as with Dr. Handelsman. Okay, referred to Dr. Handelsman. I waited 3 months before my family doctor was able to provide a specialist for my injury. I had to wait an extra month, which would make 4 months without the necessary care or treatment for my right hand. June 2016 to January 2017 would make 7 months with injury. Okay, please feel free to pause and read. Okay, thank you. And I have part 2 of this as I continue to give my representation on Manulife insurance discrimination. Okay, thank you.